10 seconds.
I don't see anything yet.
Oh. Click on. Oh. Oh,
There we go.
Look.
Oh my God. What?
Again, remain
Wow.
seated so you don't block anybody else's view. Again, the sound is going to take about 30 seconds to reach us.
Whoa, that was on. All the way into space. 80,000 viewers.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Through the clouds, 100,000.
On the view screen, you see that one of the cameras on the side of the rocket, so you can see the Space Center in the background. Again, if you're looking at the Jumbotron, you're looking at a view of the Cape as seen from the rocket. We'll be following the first stage flight. The area of the space we're going through right now is called the thermocline. That smoke trail will disappear very shortly. It's a rapid change in the temperature in the atmosphere as it's going through there. That's why the smoke's there. Very shortly, that smoke trail will stop as it exits that area. Again, on the Jumbotron, you can see a rear view of the 9 Merlin engines underway. You can also see the cloud pattern above us. Now, the first stage flight will continue until about 2 minutes and 24 seconds into the flight. At that point, the stages will separate. I'll ask you to look at the Jumbotron. We have cameras inside the SpaceX vehicle. You'll be able to see the first and second stages separate. They'll separate a few seconds later. The second stage will ignite. Shortly thereafter, we'll have the fairing separate. That's the part that covers the spacecraft. You might know it as the nose cone.
That looks cool, that thing.
Now, folks that are close enough to the Jumbotron, on the bottom left, you can see the time we are into launch. Again, remembering that it's about a 20-second delay. Now, you're seeing a view from the inside of the spacecraft, or the inside of the rocket. You'll see the booster separate. There's the booster separation. The first stage and separators have separated. The view you want to look at now is to the right-hand side. You'll see a little orange glow as that second stage ignites. And then they'll start to glow even more orange as the burn continues. You can see the orange is glowing. And that second stage is going to continue to fire. And that burn today is going to be 6 minutes, 3 seconds long. And on the left-hand screen, you see what's called the grid fin. It looks like a waffle pan. That will guide the first stage back. Again, the first stage will be landing 8 minutes, 16 seconds into the flight. And that landing will occur on a ship called Just Read the Instructions. You'll be able to actually see the landing as well. So again, the right-hand side shows the second stage engine continuing to burn. Again, 6 minute and a 3 second burn today. On the left-hand side, the camera on the outside of the first stage as it's coming back to Earth. It'll be landing on a barge called Just Read the Instructions that's parked a few hundred miles from here to the south of us. There's a camera on the barge as well pointed at the rocket, so you'll see the rocket's view as it continues to go down, and you'll see the view also of the ship actually catching the booster. And again, that will occur some 8 minutes, 16 seconds into the flight. As time goes on, you'll see the clouds get bigger and bigger as we're coming through the atmosphere. Now, on the second stage, we're continuing to go higher. We have 21 Starlink spacecraft on board. They won't separate from the vehicle until a little over an hour into the flight, an hour and 5 minutes in. 21 of those spacecraft on board today. As of now, as of this very minute, Elon Musk has 6,927 of those Starlink spacecraft in orbit. Today he'll add 21 more, making a total of 6,948. So if all goes well, less than an hour from now, 6,948 Starlink spacecraft in space. Now, on that left-hand side, you're going to gradually see the clouds getting bigger as we're descending towards the landing site. Again, 8 minutes, 16 seconds in is when we expect the landing to occur. Again, it's a very nice day here. Again, we had 2 delays today. Take a look on the left-hand side, and we should be able to see the separation of the fairing. They might be showing that. That should have occurred a little while back.
The clouds separated on rocket.
On the right-hand side, the second stage engines. You can see some firing on the left-hand side. That's some attitude control jets pointing the rocket in the right direction. The things that look like waffle pans, they control the vehicle. For those of you that haven't been in the Gateway building yet, back at the main visitor center, go inside. You'll see a full, real Falcon 9 rocket. It's the one that actually took Elon Musk's car into space. You'll see those grid fins, which is what those things that look like waffle pans look like. We'll have 2 burns that'll be coming up. One is called the re-entry burn, the other called the landing burn. So again, on the left-hand side, as the rocket's coming back to Earth to slow it down, and there's the burn right now on the left-hand side, slowing the rocket as it comes down. That first burn will take about 27 seconds. That'll really reduce its speed, then it will continue to fall down, and we have a landing burn following that. That landing burn just about a half a minute before the flight ends. Again, 8 minutes and 16 seconds after launch is when the landing will occur, and that would be just about a minute or 2 from now. Again, take a look at the left-hand side. You can see a lot of cloud cover. Again, you should be concentrating on the left-hand side of the picture, usually a few seconds before launch. They'll switch to a full screen of the left-hand side so you can see the landing on the ship. Again, the name of the ship, just read the instructions. It's parked a few hundred miles to the south of us. Looks like the cloud cover is beginning to clear a little bit. They'll switch to a full-size screen, usually just before the landing, and you should be able to see the first stage returning to the ship.
Ship that's a few miles away. Did he say we could see the landing?
No, we shouldn't, Mum. It'd be like...
Oh, just on the screen?
No, Mum, we're close enough.
All right, stage 1 transonic means that the upper stage, or I should say that first stage, has now gone lower than the speed of sound. So less than 760 some odd miles per hour. So it's slowing down.
400,000 people.
If you were near that ship right now, you'd be hearing a sonic boom. We're very close to landing now. Again, when we're very, very close, you're able to see, it should be a nice clear sky. There's the landing burn right now. So that'll a very short burn. You'll be able to see the platform right below the ship. And then they'll show you the full screen normally. You can see the ship right there, the big square platform. And on the right, there's the landing ship, and we've landed. There you go. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us here today. Have a great day here. Safe trip home. Thanks for listening. Come back again, and we'll do launch.